Do you know that everyone was created with a gift? Everyone in this world was designed with a unique type of gift. But why some people decide to use theirs, some decided not to. That's why we have the haves and the have nots. See, no matter any situation you find yourself in, you can always think your way out. If your mind is creative enough, you can always find a way out. That's why you should go to work primarily on yourself. See, you can learn how to think by thinking. That's the best way to learn. You learn to do by actually doing it. You fail, you try it all over again till you get it. Just like riding a bike. Now here's a story to see what kind of thinker you are. This story was first introduced by Aaron Mathinger, one of the best motivational speakers that I've ever seen. It was a story about a merchant in London. It was this old and buggy days that if you owe him money, you'll be thrown into jail. So this London merchant was so unfortunate to owe a ton of money to a mean money lender. The money lender fancies the merchant's young, beautiful daughter. So he decided to bargain. He said, okay, I will trade my money for your young, beautiful daughter. But the merchant and her daughter find this suggestion so horrifying. So the money lender decided to let Providence decide the case. They were standing in a pebble path on a garden. So he said, I'm gonna pick up two black pebbles, two pebbles, white and black, not two blacks, white and black, and I'm gonna put it in a bag. And your daughter, the girl, has to choose. If she chooses the white pebble, she's gonna stay with her father, and the debts will be cancelled. If she chooses the black pebble, the debts will still be cancelled, but she will be the merchant's daughter. If she refuses to choose any pebble at all, her father will be thrown into jail and she will starve. Now, the merchant reluctantly agreed to this idea because actually he had no choice. So the money lender, the mean, old and ugly money lender, bent down and picked up two black pebbles. The girl with a sharp eye saw the money lender doing this. She picked up two black pebbles and put it into the money bag instead of a white pebble and a black pebble. So, if you are in this kind of situation, imagine you in the garden, started in this pebble path. What would you do if you were to advise the girl to do something? What kind of advice would you give her? Now, there are two types of thinking. The first one is vertical thinking. It's straightforward, just like a vertical line. You use logical and the options available based on facts. It doesn't see the inside. It doesn't see the invincible. There are invincible thoughts that comes into mind only when you settle down and think. But when you just plan, it's vertical thinking. You're straightforward. This kind of thinking it's not actually helpful. But we have another type of thinking which is called lateral thinking. And this thinking like it spreads wide. It looks for imagination that are not present. It looks for imagination that could be created at a moment. So let's look the options of the vertical thinking. Now the vertical thinking has three options since it uses logical. So it says the three options are here. So the first one is the girl can decide not to pick a pebble, or she should point out that the money lender picked up two black pebbles and expose the money lender as a cheat, or she should just sacrifice herself and marry the money lender in order to save her father from jail. Now, none of these suggestions are really actually helpful. Well, let's check out what the girl in this story actually did. The girl bent down, dipped his hand into the money bag, picked up one pebble. Never looking at what she picked up, she let herself fumble and let the pebble fall into the pot full of pebbles. She said, "Oh, how clumsy of me! But never mind. Since it's only two pebbles in the bag, you find out the color of the one that I pick by looking at the one remaining in the bag. Now this is what it's called creative lateral thinking. It does not only save you from problems, it helps you and create situations, create imagination that can save you out of some kind of critical situations like the one like this. Question, a good question for any audience watching. What kind of thinker are you? Vertical or lateral? Vertical thinking, if you're a vertical thinker, you might want to switch sides. If you're a lateral thinker, good news, you can always improve it. See, there's nothing that is this improvement. The only limit is the one that you create for yourself. And here is a key word. Never ever let anyone put their limitations on you. It's very bad. Children are of good thinkers of nowadays rather than adults. Unless the adult works and practice on his thinking, he's not of use. See, we are all once imaginative and creative kids, but some of us grew up to non-productive adults, which is bad. See, you have to make plans like an adult and believe in it like a kid, trust in it like a kid. Why do you think Jesus said, if you're not like a kid, might as well forget it? You don't have a prayer. You have to be like a kid to make it to the kingdom. See, there's no problem, repeat, no problem bigger than the mind. Train it, condition it to serve you. Practice on it. Practice. Practice thinking, and you will find yourself thinking every day on how to solve your problems. Train your mind, and it will serve you very well. Eat your boy, and I will see you next time. Thank you.